Today we're going to make a quiche Lorraine that even Julia Child would approve. Let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the crust. And what you're going to need is flour, salt, butter, 4 ounces of butter, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of cold water. Next, you're going to take 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now mix the flour and the salt. So I'm going to take this cold stick of butter and a cheese grater, and I'm going to grate the butter to get the tiny bits into the flour. See how I'm just grating it? Now I'm going to need to do this entire stick. Okay, so now you've got the butter bits and then you've got the flour. So I'm just going to go ahead and start pinching the flour and the butter together because you want to have these pea-sized little nubs in your flour. Okay, see how it's all mixed in together? Now we're going to start adding in the water, 1 tablespoon at a time. So that's 1, 2, I did 2. And then just go ahead and start mixing it together. So I've done 3 tablespoons, I'm going to do 1 more. Okay, perfect. Now I think it's starting to come together. Okay, so basically the instructions say to do this until the dough just holds together. So it's almost like sand. See how it's holding together just barely? Now we're gonna shape it. Okay, so what I did is I actually just kept squishing it together. And then that is what's creating the dough. And now I'm gonna wrap it and chill it for 30 minutes. Next, we're going to work on the pastry filling. So I have 3 eggs directly into this bowl, and I'm going to take 1 1/2 cups of heavy cream and 1 1/2 cups of milk, and I'm going to put them in as well. It's a lot of dairy. Next, we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a pinch of pepper, a pinch of ground nutmeg. Going to mix this cheese mixture and put about half in, and then I want to be able to put the rest of it on top. Okay, now I'm just going to stir this egg mixture, and then I'm going to go ahead and start frying up the bacon, and then after that we'll do the onions. Okay, so now we're going to roll out the dough on a floured surface. All right, once the dough has been rolled out, now you're going to put it on your 9-inch quiche pie pan. Okay, prick it with a fork and bake it at 375 for 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so now we've got our fried bacon that we're going to put directly over the pastry crust. And then we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of cheese over the bacon. Just a little bit because I still want to save some for the top. Now I am just putting in the onions that I sauteed in some of that bacon grease, not all of it. And I'm going to pour it directly over. That's a lot of quiche filling, so we're going to go ahead and let it do what it's doing. We're going to bake this at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. Wish me luck. This bad boy is so full, it's embarrassing. That's divine. Literally one of the best things I've ever made. Bon appetit, bitches.